Well, this is an I-Team investigation. What's in a name? Well, taxpayer money for one.
Yeah, the Georgia Board of Regents recently announced that it was changing the name of Georgia Regents University in Augusta, and the change could cost taxpayers millions.
Our senior I-Team reporter Dale Russell says that's exactly what happened with the same university just 3 years ago.
Yeah, and you know, those of us who've been around for a while, you remember those things, so we thought it was worth looking at. The Regents selected the name Georgia Regents University 3 years ago when Augusta State University merged with Georgia's Medical College. Now, it cost about $4 million at the time to make all the changes, from emails to roadside signs. End of story, not even close. On this quiet college campus in Augusta, you can hear the change a-coming. The finger pointing has ended, the final bell has rung. Georgia Regents University is changing its name to Augusta University.
In my honest opinion, I think it's a little ridiculous.
And I'll bet you can guess who will probably be stuck with the tab.
In a sense, wasting money a little bit.
Some key goals and values that
the State Board of Regents voted to change the name in September. But wait, if this tune sounds familiar,
'cause Augusta's pretty stubborn.
it should. 3 years ago, this university was called Augusta State University. The Board of Regents decided to merge Augusta State with the state's medical college. So the Regents commissioned a study to pick the best name for the new research institute. Taxpayers paid some $50,000 for a survey to pick the best new name. The top choices, University of Augusta and Augusta University. So the Board of Regents picked the Georgia Regents University. That's right. Seems the Regents liked the name Regents. A Regents spokesperson told us the former university president strongly recommended the name to gain national and international stature.
I think the Regents National Golf Course has a nice ring to it too.
The problem, many hated the name, which sparked protests and protest songs.
He spent $40,000 to figure out what we all knew, that Augusta's proud and wants its name attached to this new school.
everybody hates this name.
Regency College University, I think.
Something like that.
And taxpayers paid nearly $4 million to make all the changes to create the Georgia Regents University, or GRU.
It is also the name of the Soviet Secret Service.
That's right. GRU is what they call Russia's CIA. Associate Professor Andrew Kemp says students and locals weren't exactly thrilled with the new name or with the Herculean task of changing everything.
You know, letterhead, business cards, signs on the highway, every document that we have, email.
The hatred simmered for 2 years.
It's going to make this great university even greater.
Until this September. With a new university president, Dr. Brooks Keel, leading the charge, the Board of Regents reversed its decision. GRU is now out. And the number 2 choice from the original survey is in Augusta University.
The name Augusta University is not something that's new. In fact, there was widespread support for this name 2 years ago.
We're good? Well, depends on who you ask. Make you mad?
Yes, it does. It should make everyone mad. I mean, it's ridiculous what they're doing. This should infuriate everyone. Every taxpayer in Georgia should be angry about this.
Debbie Dooley of Georgia Tea Party Patriots thinks it's all a crazy, colossal waste of taxpayers' money. $4 million or so the first time around. They tell us the changes that'll have to be made could approach about the same cost second time around.
Well, if the Board of Regents has approved it, then I suggest they take it out of their salaries.
In fact, Debbie Dooley thinks taxpayers shouldn't have to pay a single dime.
They need to raise the money from their alumni. They need to raise it from private sources and not use the taxpayer as cash cows in this.
They're going to have to change the buses and that sign over there. They're going to have to change a lot of stuff.
So it's back to the future, or back to the past. I don't know. In the end, we're talking $8 million to change Augusta State University to Augusta University.
Still the Jaguars. Better be the Jaguars.
But Andrew Kemp hopes they leave the old mascot alone. Changing that would be just too painful.
If they change that, then I am going to have to, what I was actually going to do if they change the logo is I was actually going to get the new logo eating this one.
Now, no one from the Board of Regents would talk with us on camera. In an email, spokesperson wrote that people in Augusta want to raise money to help pay for the cost to change the name. Hopefully, all of it. We'll have to wait and see. There's no specific plan in place as of right now. Russ and Samay, and how can you go wrong with a story with a ukulele in it?
That was a very clever song, but I'm still wondering what was behind the name change.
I think ultimately it comes down to Brooks Keel, the new president of the university, born in Augusta, educated in Augusta, got his PhD at the medical college. Clearly someone with strong ties to that community. A lot of people in Augusta wanted their name in this university. It was interesting on the survey that they did. Everybody in the country knew where Augusta was.
Sure, because of the Masters, of course, right. Yes. Well, it is, not to rub it in too much, but it is a little embarrassing that the Regents would decide to name the school after themselves in the first place.
Well, some thought that, but they, of course, said that the decision was made mostly because of the prior president, that he thought it would be a better name nationally for the school. So, but that's over with now. We got a new school. We'll find out who's going to pay for it.
Yeah, that's still the big question. Thanks, Dale.
University, by the way. Not school.
There you go. All right.